Hello everyone, this is Husky here, back with some more Bronze League Heroes! I actually am not sure what episode number we're on. I want to say like 54 or somewhere in that area. Oh my god, so many good games. I was having a little bit of a nostalgia attack as I went back and watched some of the older Bronze League Heroes. Good stuff and good times to be had by all, but let's go ahead and jump right into this game. Spawning up in the top left side, having good manners already. It is going to be chrysaetos. That's what we're going with. Chrysaetos up at the top left side and down the bottom right side with a true Bronze League Heroes name. It is got to be SWAGGAMCPAPA. I don't know what that name means or if I'm saying it wrong or right. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is the fact that his name has swag or swagga. I don't know if it's SWAGGAMCPAPA, if it's SWAGGAMCPAPA, or SWAGGAMCPAPA. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of different ways that this could go. Either way, Bronze League Heroes always has the best names, always has the best strategies. Just kidding, the strategies are terrible, but that's what makes them so good. The map is going to be on Akalon Wastes, and already SWAGGAMCPAPA, YOLO Swag 420 blaze it, I guess, as he does have the gateway going down. Not even going to wall in. Not even worried about the early Zergling attacks. Not even worried about early roach timings or anything like that. We're holding that ramp is going to be crucial. He instead just got to go ahead and throw down that gateway right where he wants to, which is basically just in the middle of his base. He's going to be having gas on the way as well, which is completely standard. Over here in Zergtown, we do actually have a very early spawning pool, and I say early because, well, there's no gas. There's no gas on the way. It looks like it's mostly just drones. He canceled something there. Did decide to go ahead and sacrifice that larva, just kill him right away. I mean, why even bother? So he executes that larva right there. Does not add to the resources lost, but either way, we are going to be having the Overlord right here. Oh my god. I'm making the mistake, guys, of inhaling while talking. It is not a good idea to do so, but either way, we do decide next we're going to be coming up here for SWAGGAMCPAPA, and you know, this is kind of the point in a Bronze League game where you sit back, you try and think about, well, what would pros do, or what would WWJD, what would Jaedong do, or maybe WWJDD, but either way, what would Jaedong do in this situation? Probably a lot more stuff, and you just kind of have to not think like that. You have to sit back and just see exactly what's happening. Like this, why is this drone heading over here? We don't know. We don't know what that drone's doing there, but he is going to go ahead and start building that hatchery right now. Kind of going to go for the delayed expansion, really for no reason, but that's okay. Looks like the probe over here is going to be scouting around. The queen puking larva there. First blood, as it does kill off that probe right there. A devastating loss, to say the least, considering that our Protoss player, he's actually just going straight for Cybercore. He's going straight for Stalker. Is he going to go straight for an expansion? We'll just have to wait and find out on another exciting episode of Bronze League Heroes. Vegeta charges up an attack. I know I've used that joke like 20 times, but I love it. I don't care. I love it. We do have the Overlord here going to be scouting out the main base. Doesn't see a whole lot going on there. The Stalker's like, you know what? You know what, guys? I don't want to go over by that stinky Vespian gas, so I'm not going to kill that Overlord. You guys, Zealots, you're the futuristic warriors of the most powerful race in the galaxy. I feel like you should be able to attack something that's floating above our base. Stalker refusing to. The probe a little bit intimidated. The Overlord might actually survive here. So really the nice thing about Bronze League Heroes is kind of the gentleman agreement that they have between them, which is we're not going to attack your stuff because my stuff isn't near your stuff, and I'm not going to move it to put it near your stuff. So really, you can just go ahead and float on out of there. The Mothership Core is going to give chase. I think SWAGGAMCPAPA is going to learn a valuable lesson in that Mothership Cores cannot attack Overlords. We should be having some gas come up here pretty soon for chrysaetos. Either way, no gas for him. We do have lots and lots of Zerglings, though. Now, the thing about no gas lings is they are no speedlings. Literally cannot... Oh, my God. Wait, how many are we actually up to here? This is getting a little bit out of control. 24 Zerglings versus 2 Zealots, a Stalker, and a Mothership Core. I believe that those links could actually just run in the main base right now and actually just end this game. I do actually feel like this is enough Zerglings to end the game, which might be the most silly Bronze League Heroes I've ever seen. But for now, we do have still no gas for chrysaetos. All right, guys, I'm taking bets right now. Right now, when do you think chrysaetos is going to get his gas? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? 17.5 minutes? I don't know. But currently, he is deciding Lings all day. And that's it. He's going to be going with basically the Tier 1 unit that Zerg knows and loves. Now, I feel like this is, albeit in a Bronze League game, a perfect explanation of how I lose all of my PvZs, which is to this unit right here, the Zergling, which is a lot more fast and terrifying with Zergling speed. But chrysaetos, someone tell him about Vespene gas. I think I know what's going on here. chrysaetos, logged into StarCraft 2, meant to actually click on his Command and Conquer button, and is wondering, you know, why can I only build Zerglings? I'm harvesting the green things that are going to be slowly killing you, the Tiberium, as it is the only resource in that game. But for now, he's just got to be massing up these Zerglings here in true Bronze League Heroes fashion. He's already up to 58 Zerglings, and his supply advantage is actually swelling as well. Yes, I'm using the word swelling, and I'm not ashamed of it. I think that many things can swell, and we should all enjoy it when they do. We should, if something is swelling, 9 times out of 10, it's good news for everyone involved. So we do have the Zergling count going to be swelling up here, and also the Overlord positioning is interesting, to say the least. They're going to be chilling out over in the top right side. And at this point, I mean, this is kind of the most, let's see if I can word this correctly, the most of nothing I've ever seen in a game before. Does that make sense? Basically, they're sitting back. One's getting Zerglings, one's getting Zealots. This is kind of, was this game played during the original StarCraft beta? Because this is how my games went during the original StarCraft beta. However, he is going to be going for a Dark Shrine right now, and also going for Blink. I don't know if he needs Blink for the 2 Blink Stalkers that he currently has, or 2 Stalkers that would be turned into Blink Stalkers. But hey, man, it's Bronze League Heroes. Bronzers love their Bronzers. Doesn't that mean something else? Is calling a Bronze League player a Bronzer, is that offensive? Because that sounds like it should be offensive. That sounds like a medieval insult. It's got to mean something else. I'm sure if I go to Urban Dictionary or something. But either way, we are going to be having the Overlords move out to the top right side, which is apparently the cool place to be if you are indeed Overlords. You know what's not a cool place to be? Right here when you're an elephant, or whatever that is. That's not a good place to be. But regardless, SWAGGAMCPAPA chilling out of the... you know, for the first time in a while, I'm going to have to speed up before the first thing actually happens. 30 more Zerglings out of the way. I love how the Observer is over here, and he's like, am I playing against an easy AI? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Zergling army is now marching out across the map. You would think that this is a player with good macro, but no, this is just a player who literally sat back and made Zerglings for 11 minutes. If you wonder how many Zerglings you can have in 11 minutes, well, you can have at least 136. That's how many chrysaetos came up with, which, honestly, guys, I remember now in my World Religion class, chrysaetos is actually the god of Tier 1. So that means that he is really living up that name. Oh my God, it's like a swimming pool marching towards him. A tidal wave going to be swooping into the base. Keep in mind, he does not have Zergling speed, so getting that surround is going to be awfully slow. You know what's also slow? The fact that he doesn't have an Overseer. So that Overseer going to be getting here very, very low with the biggest Zergling counterattack I have ever seen in the history of casting StarCraft 2. Gonna actually focus down the next tier. Keep in mind, these Zerglings have no attack upgrades, so it's going to be a slow, painful process. But the Zergling run by into the main base, and now we have a unit positioning battle over here. And the Zealot's going to get the upper hand right now. Mothership Core only at 2 kills. DTs, though, they got quite a few, 6, 7. And how much for that other guy? I think he has 6 as well. Either way, lots of kills on these DTs. The Lings unable to really do anything. After they killed the Nexus, they're like, well, mission accomplished. We're just going to give up here. And does try to do that. I think that those force fields actually help the Lings to kind of push the Zealots out into the open. But either way, the Lings eventually got to get cleaned up. A couple pylons are the casualty of war. But, you know, the thing about pylons, and I feel like this is really sad, and this is a policy that I hope Protoss change, is that there's no memorials ever constructed for pylons. I don't know what gives, but either way, no one's going to be mourning the loss of those pylons. Oh my God, another Tier 1 run-by. I feel like you can't even call it a run-by at this point. It's more of a waltz-by. This is like singing in the rain into their main base. Literally just going to be waltzing here. The one clutch force field doesn't really do anything. This Nexus is going to get surrounded as well. I feel like chrysaetos, it's not thinking outside the box. I feel like it's thinking without any boxes involved. You didn't even get to the box stage. You just walked into the post office and were like, you know what? I want to purchase 500 Zerglings. And they're like, well, do you want to buy a box? And he's like, I don't think inside or outside the box. I'm only going to make pure Zergling. I don't know what kind of point I was trying to make there, but either way, we do have lots of Lings now. No surprise, going to be chilling out at the ramp here of chrysaetos. And, you know, you gotta give it to him for sticking to his guns. He was raised as a primarily conservative Zergling player, and, you know, he never broke those vows that he made with his family many years ago. So he's going to continue with that. Unfortunately, when Zerglingology was invented, there was no DTs, and this is really throwing a wrench into the religion that is Zerglingology, which sounds like the study of Zerglings. But either way, that's our religion, and he worships the Zergling god. You know, fun fact, the Zergling god is a Zergling. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy stuff. And all the scriptures are all about, you know, Zerglings saving people and coming down from the mountain with a bunch of, well, that we don't know if they're commandments or just rocks with Zergling scribbles on them. But either way, the Lings right now are going to be going up the mountain into the main base. There are probes here who actually have nowhere to mine. The force fields triple stacked over here. Still allow the Lings to get in there. Is it enough, though? Oh, he could have got a pretty dope surround. The main problem here, though, is, of course, the fact that there is still not detection. Somebody call up chrysaetos right now and tell him about Vespene gas. He has not used Vespene gas in the entire duration. You guys see these guys? There's 2,500 gas apiece. They're fresh. They're the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. The Fresh Prince of Akalon Waste. They have not been touched whatsoever. I don't think they got their own TV series. But either way, those gases have not been taken. But I guess if this game continues on much longer, then he'll have lots of resources to tap into. You can see right now he has 0 gas at the 16.5-minute mark. I cannot believe he actually went that long without gas. And I gotta say, SWAGGAMCPAPA, or Swagga MC, or is it SWAGGAMCPAPA? Oh, God. Oh, God, I didn't think of it that way. This name has so many options. Either way, again, the DTs are just going to be raking in the kills. There's no detection whatsoever. These Dark Templar actually feel like they're hacking right now. 25 kills, 21, 26. And where's that other DT in there? Was it him? 26, 26. God, so many kills. Either way, that's like 100 kills between 5 DTs, and more Lings are going to go down. You know what, guys? I think it's time for the pro tip of the day. chrysaetos, I love you. Your name is great. I don't know what it means. I'm sure it means something that I should know. But maybe get the gas before the 17.5-minute mark. That might be very valuable. I think he realizes now that the DTs are moving out. Can he buy some time with these Lings? He could go for a massive counterattack. I love how these probes aren't even mining. They haven't been mining for several minutes. There's a Nexus here, but it don't matter because this is Bronze League Heroes, where you don't really think on your feet. You don't really think all that much. You're just here to have fun, and it looks like the Zerglings here are able to take out a unit or two, but still not nearly enough there. As I angle the camera, which hides the units under the Overlords better. Here we go. There we go. That's the angle we're looking for. And the DT Zealot Army going to be marching in here. More Lings are spawning. Please tell me they're going to run out of there. They literally could not run to their death quicker if they tried. It does look like they will be able to kill off some of these Zealots. That last Zealot, narrowly going to get taken out there. DT is going to be going for the hat trick. Keep in mind that this hat trick is going to be buying time to get the 100 gas to build the lair. Can he do it? Can he get out the Overseer in time? He needs the detection, or he could just build a Spore Crawler. Oh my God, pro tip of the day, guys. Spore Crawlers. You don't even need an evolution chamber anymore. Look at this. If I could take over the game for him, I'd press B, and then I would press, well, A. Or really any of these buttons, I feel like, is going to be better than just sitting back. And it does look like more and more Lings getting taken out. How many kills are these guys up to right now? All right, so let's see. That guy's 41, 43, and 42, 48 on this guy. My God, this is a Zergling massacre. We have so many Executor. Oh, my God, bad rally points. Pro tip of the day. If you're losing to a 17 supply Protoss, you probably want to rally your units correctly here. I almost feel bad for I can't say his name, but I sure as hell feel bad for him. He is going to get the lair tech done in time. Does he actually know how to make an Overseer? That's the question we're all dying to know. There's going to be Overlord right there. He needs to morph it into an Overseer right now. Morph it into an Overseer. There he goes. I'm trying to click it for him. It's not really helping, but it is going to be on the way regardless. The Zergling's still getting taken out. Time Warp thrown down to me at this point. What else are we going to use the energy on? And it does look like Bronze League DTs once again being the most broken unit in all of StarCraft 2. However, you also have to remember that we do have the Overseer. Here he is right now. Do we have any Lings on the field? 21 Lings. Bring those over. No, don't GG. What are you doing? Oh my God, no. No. No, chrysaetos. Bad chrysaetos. Bad chrysaetos. Let's take a look at the army supply. 9 to 13. The thing is, though, number one, he's got enough money to expand, and he has 22 drones. Throw down a base down here. You know what? I gotta go into telemarketing mode right now. Hyatt's Vince with Slap Chop. You're gonna be in a bad mood all day because you've been sliced to death by the competition. In this case, it's the Dark Templar Chop. And either way, the amount of Lings on the field, take a look right now. 19 Lings. That's easy. Easy to kill off some of these units. If nothing else, just run to the bottom right side. You also have 22 drones, which if you act now, you can actually go ahead and build another hatchery. And guess what? On top of that, look at all of this larva. He has enough money and supply to make the Lings to win the game. He already had the Overseer, and there's no anti-air from Protoss, and God knows he wouldn't make any Archons. Oh, Bronze League heroes. chrysaetos. It is time for an intervention. Now, normally I would say some Bronze League players are addicted to bad macro. Normally I would say they're addicted to bad decision-making, but I just want to tell you, you need to get addicted to Vespene gas. If I was Dr. Phil, I would tell you that you've got to get onto the Vespene gas. It's tearing your family apart. Does he say? He doesn't sound like that, but whatever. Just pretend I'm bald, guys. That's all that matters. Either way, chrysaetos wins in my heart. SWAGGAMCPAPA, you got a great rapper name. You should just go for that. Just go for it. You gotta pursue my dreams vicariously through yourself. So go ahead and pursue that rapping career. Perhaps you can be within the top 20 most prolific white rappers in North America. I don't even know if you live in North America, but either way, feel like I'm rambling on a little bit, but I just cannot believe what actually happened that game. That just happened, and this is why we love Bronze League Heroes. We're really the only opponent is yourself. Let's be honest. It's basically whoever is going to kill themselves the slowest actually ends up winning these games. Either way, hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Or will I? Will I? Because this game is sometimes you watch a game and you just want to go to bed. So if you guys fall asleep for 2 weeks after watching this, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right, that's enough.